Hello there. It's a Sunday night and I'm back with the weekly roundup of all the culturally relevant stories from the national capital. Our special story this week is the making of Manipur's signature black pottery, followed by H N Bhaskar's recital at the Sangeet Natak Academy and a taste of Gujarat in Delhi. A craftsman is no less than a magician because even he has the ability to create in his hands. This time, we bring you Manipur's signature product, the earthen black pottery.
It's our very own little Switzerland, Manipur, a heady mix of valleys, hills, lakes, forests and of course the warm-hearted people who live in perfect harmony with nature. That natural way of living extends even to the articles they use in daily lives. One such product of the culture is the Manipuri Black Pottery. Moiva Shimre comes from the Chengi village in Ukhrul district of the state. Now settled in the busy lanes of Delhi's Mahipalpur, he brings to the national capital a whiff of Manipur through his signature craft.
One of my friends brought in a Delhi hat, and I saw there's a lot of demand is there, the customer, because it's a unique items, and which he brought the stuff, it's sold out within 2 days. So I started get interested of making of this kind of products. It's an antique pieces. Apart from that, it's from the grandfather till today we are using this kind of products. So in the hometowns, most of the villages, about 30% of the villages are working, and it's depending on these works.
Black pottery is also known as Longpi ham, derived from the village of its origin Longpi in Ukhrul district. The grey powdered serpentinite rock is the main ingredient. Using water, Moiva mixes it with another natural weather rock to create a perfect soft mixture. Which he chips away in the required amount and places it onto a wooden board. Next, he flattens the clay and rolls it out to get an even layer. The piece is placed in a mold and the surface smoothened using a bamboo stick. After cutting off the excess, he shapes it and finally releases the mold to create a beautiful handmade earthen bowl.
The other black potteries can't keep on the fire, they can't keep on the microwave, they can't keep in the ovens. That doesn't mean they don't have a heat-proof resistance. But the black potteries which found in the Manipur is microwave safe, and it's a heat-proof resistant completely. Can cook on the gas, on the microwave, on the ovens. For this reason, it's completely different from the others pottery. It's good for health also. If you eat, if you drink in this, it's good for this. It's good for digestion, and it's good for this pregnant women to control morning sickness also. It's used as a form of. It's a kind of. It has a medicinal value also.
Moiva now works along with his brother Oshim, making them entrepreneurs of their cottage industry. After they are made, the molds are left to dry in open air. They are then rubbed with a pebble to smoothen out the rough edges. As the pots use no chemicals but only 100% natural elements, they are tagged as eco-friendly handmade products, thus creating a unique market of their own.
Due to the marketing problems, whereas while sailing there, it's only 10%. Whereas comparing to this, in these metropolitan cities, we're selling not less than 30-40%. So according to that, comparing to this, the capacity of this metropolitan city and the small village town, it can't compare. This is the best, and it's more convenience for us to stay here and to sell out our products. And apart from that, we want to dig out our own business in the international level.
The final step is the baking. That gives them the black color. Moiva readies the pit and lowers the mugs, bowls and other vessels into it. Cow dung cakes are used to heat the pots since they are much cheaper than wood. The whole process is done under an open sky. The baking takes up to 6 to 8 hours. After it's done and the pots have cooled down completely, they gain a shiny and glossy blackish finish.
My business, which I'm doing today, my business is very big. So bigger than this, double than this, I would like to brought up my own business, because if I can afford my own this rent house. If I can earn better than what I'm earning today. So this is the main things. I don't want to extinct this kind of traditional products of this antique pieces of this black pottery. I would like to promote, and I would like to encourage to the young people and persons who doesn't have any works. I would like you to employ to them.
Once upon a time, the earthen vessels were used in royal households. They proved to be a necessary accompaniment during ceremonious occasions like weddings. But now, with new ideas, craftsmen like Moiva are experimenting with new shapes like jugs, large mugs, kettles and larger vessels. To make them more appealing, they are decorated with cane and bamboo strips. Now catering to the orders of hotels, Moiva plans to take this craft forward.
Still in its nascent stage, the craft of making Manipuri black pottery has the potential of becoming a lucrative business for Moiva and people like him who are hopeful of making it popular outside the state. Time for us to head into a very quick break. Some enthralling dance and music performances on the other side. Stay with us.
Coming up next, H N Bhaskar's violin recital and some mouth-watering food.
Welcome back. Through dance, one can express the innermost desires of the soul. In a recent tribute to a legendary dancer, Delhi saw most of its people speak through dance.
Dance not just as a movement on music, but a language of the body that describes what words fail to express. That was what the 3-day Narendra Sharma Festival of Dance set out to demonstrate this time. Bhumika, the dance academy of late Narendra Sharma, organized the event as a tribute to the former contemporary dancer and choreographer. In its 4th edition this year, the festival brought contemporary soloists on a single platform.
This year we are focused on individuals who are actually powerful performers themselves, but they are running companies. So in a way, running dance companies are difficult. So sometimes their individual careers get sidetracked. So it is to actually bring a focus on their dancers, choreographers, leaders of the group who are powerful performers themselves, and to focus on that aspect of their careers.
The second day opened with Himani Sharma's abstract piece, Who Am I? The Insanity of Choice. Using fluid movements and strong expressions, Himani reflected on the dilemma of people about their own identity and individuality. Using clothes as a metaphor, she expresses how people lose sight of simplicity amidst consumerism.
You have to discover your own language, your own identity, and your own body movements. Of course, you can't follow any other. Like I have been trained under Pandit Narendra Sharma, and he was a disciple of Uday Shankar ji. And he always taught us, of course, you have to define your own language. You can't follow the Uday Shankar style. You can't follow my style, Narendra Sharma style. Same Bharat Sharma, his words are like you have to follow your own style. You have to discover your own style. So now I'm following that.
Inner Images by Santosh Nair focused upon the boundless imagination in everyday life, where some have the power to stir us deeply while others just touch us. Nair created a combination between different mediums of expression such as lights, music and visuals, where dancer and the media became one to convey the message.
The whole idea of putting all the company leaders, etc., on stage so that they connect back to the performer in them. I think it's very unique and it's very good. And also for the young contemporary dancers, it becomes a sort of another platform for them to look at their seniors and say and sort of just get all the inspiration possible there.
What started as a 20th century phenomenon, the genre of contemporary dance is now widely accepted. Using incoherent gestures of the body, the form allows the dancer to express profound feelings in new and original ways.
Who says words are the only means of communication? Surely, dance has all the attributes of becoming a lingo. So after the breathtaking moves of the contemporary dance, we bring you some soulful music. The violin, it said, is one instrument that comes the closest to imitating human voice. It can summon every emotion and evoke any mood with a variety of sounds, ranging from soothing to pleasant. H N Bhaskar showed us this and much more at his recital at the Sangeet Natak Academy.
The Ustad Bismillah Khan Yuva Puruskar is an annual event that gives upcoming classical talent a platform as well as recognition. A noted name in Carnatic music, H N Bhaskar got the award for his work in the field.
It gives them a very big boost that the nation has recognized them. It's like any sports event. Winning, we don't compete. So it's not like you've won a match, which is a big booster in itself. Here, there are no matches won. So in a sense, this would be a marker for them. And we hope that it will carry them through to a much better future and make them really great artists.
started with a kriti or kirtan dedicated to Lord Ganesh in Rag Hamsadhwani, a relaxing evening raga. Carnatic music compositions are mainly composed for singing, which imposes extremely challenging demands on the musician, not only to play the correct notes, but also to convey the feelings intended by the composer. A difficult task for any proponent, but Bhaskar tackled it with flair.
It's brilliant because before this I'd never really heard Indian classical. So it's a good initiative by the government, and programs like these should happen. Like they should be organized a lot more, because otherwise general public, they only listen to Bollywood and stuff. I mean, this is much more. This is rich culture. So I think it's a brilliant thing, and I liked Violin a lot.
The genre leaves room for a lot of improvisation, and Bhaskar's music gave a measure of the entire range of his artistry, alternating between playing very fine tunes to the refined and fast crisp notes in no time. Played along with the ghatam, mridangam and tambura, the magic of the violin was multiplied many times over, making the recital a truly mesmerizing event.
Playing vocal renditions on the violin is one of the tests of any musician, but the ease with which Bhaskar played showed his mastery over the instrument. With that, we head into another very quick break. Don't go anywhere.
Coming up, on Food Trail, we explore Gujarati cuisine.
Welcome back. Gujarat has always been a culturally rich state. From the settlement of the first civilizations to its current day modernization, the vibrancy is evident, and it reflects in its cuisine as well. My colleague Shubhra gets you a taste of Gujarat straight from the Gujarat Bhawan in Delhi. Over to you, Shubhra.
Hello and welcome to Food Trail with me, Shubhra Mukherjee. I'm in Gujarat Bhawan amidst the celebrations of Sharad Purnima, and here we're exploring the sweet, the salty and the ever-welcoming Gujarati cuisine. So come and join me. With the full moon shining in the sky, Gujarat Bhawan is lit up with hundreds of lights to welcome the Sharad Purnima. It's one of the most important days after the Navratris for the Gujaratis, which makes celebrations with song and dance a must. The traditional Garba and the Dandiya Ras is a dance that honors the feminine power. Dancing under the moonlight, the women greet Goddess Lakshmi.
Gujarati people, they are very fond of eating, and they love the Gujarati food. Even they go to some European countries, they go to Germany or London or Munich and Australia, they look for the Gujarati food. Gujarati khana kahan milta hai? So Gujarati food, people, Gujarati is traveler and they like Gujarati food because it's a special type of Gujarati taste they want. If you see, the Gujarati food is very, simple food, easily digestible, and what we add is what we little bit sweetness to the all the items.
While on one side, the stage resonated with the rhythm of the dance and the music. On the other, the Gujarati restaurant's kitchen got ready to serve the guests. Busy hands doing everything from chopping to frying and mixing. We couldn't wait till we took a closer look at the mouth-watering halwa to the delicious steaming sabzi. The catering manager Rajesh Sharma tasted the dishes to see if they had got everything right, which is when the feast began. The restaurant bustled with people queuing up to enjoy the authentic Gujarati cuisine.
Gujarati food is consistently sweet, and they put good and sourness. The sourness and sweetness is in equal measure. That's why it is more known, across India. This is more like homely food, although I think, they could make it more Gujarati than it is now. But I think the khichdi here is to die for. But other things, like today they had undhiyu because it is Sharad Purnima, so it's a big festival there, and that's why they have this special food.
Despite being a coastal state, Gujarati cuisine is downright vegetarian. It is also an extremely lavish affair with an elaborate menu. That includes every dish with a different taste and cooking style. The sheer variety of starters itself becomes a problem of where to start, since you are spoiled for choice. The welcoming drinks include the jaljeera and lemonade. For quick bites, there's the khaman dhokla, khandvi, vatana or pea samosas, hara bhara kebab and tiny paneer rolls served with pudina and khajur chutney. And how can we ignore the crispy Gujarati papad? With so much to sample, I treat myself to a bite of each.
I'm a big fan of dhokla and khandvi, but I must say the dhokla and the khandvi are a riot of flavors over here, and they are very, very different from each other. The dhokla, of course, it is salty and it is sweet all at the same time, but the khandvi, you'll get a mild taste. They are very similar because they both have the same compound in making, that is besan.
The main course gets even better. With 10 items on the plate, the special Gujarati thali tickles every taste bud. With 3 types of breads to choose from, like the normal roti, thepla and bhakri, there are generous helpings of 6 items from the famous undia to the Gujarati kadhi and tadka dal.
Now this is the very special thali that Gujarat Bhawan offers on Sharad Purnima. Sharad Purnima is a very important festival and a very important day for the Gujaratis, and I must say the meal showcases the very elaborate and the luxurious food offering that they have. Out of all these vegetables and different types of dishes that I am offered over here, I like few of them. The white curry which is here, it is very tangy in taste, and unlike the yellow curry, it's of course different, but yes, the flavors are very, very strong and very, very tangy. The Matar Paneer, they are a very rich version of the normal Matar Paneer that you get. It is made with a paste of badam and almonds, and therefore it's of course very rich.
And finally, I come to my personal favorite, the moong dal halwa. Piping hot and dripping ghee. Not typically Gujarati, it is a delectable dessert from Awadh. The exotic taste makes it a fitting ending to a perfect meal.
Now I'm served over here the moong dal halwa and the chach. I must say these two things coming together make the perfect ending to a very lavish and elaborate Gujarati thali. And of course, what is Gujarati thali without something salty and something sweet? So as I go back to relishing my food, it's over to you, Teena.
Healthy and light, and most of all, very, very tasty. What more does one want from food? With that, I wrap up this episode of Colors of India with a promise to get you more interesting stories same time next week. Till then, keep sending us your feedback and suggestions onto our Facebook page. Goodbye and take care.